Hello class 4 students. I hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to start with the chapter 8, that is major landforms, and the main points are continents and landforms, oceans and other landforms. So class, let's start. Filling the blanks with words given in the bracket. First, in summer, we go to dash, hills, oceans. Second, dash are good for agriculture, mountains, plains. Third, dash are full of sands, plains, desert. Fourth, the top of the dash is covered in ice, mountains and plains. You have to read these questions carefully and answer them. We can see land and water on the surface of the earth. Land covers 29% of the earth and water covers 71% of it. Big land masses on the earth are called continents and big water bodies on the earth are called oceans. Here you can see continents and oceans. Do you know it? Nearly 250 million years ago, all continents were at one place called the Pangea or supercontinents. Now, continents. Continents are land masses. There are 7 continents. According to their size, these continents are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. Asia is the largest and Australia are the smallest continents. All continents on the earth are surrounded by oceans. Land is not the same everywhere. It has many forms like mountains, hills and valleys, plateaus, plains and deserts. Mountains. Mountains are very high land with different height and shape. The highest point of the mountain is called its peak. Peaks of very high mountains are covered with ice all the time. Mountains have sloping sides. When several mountains are together, these forms a range of mountains. Mountains have little soil on the surface, so it is not possible to grow crops there. Mountains have cold climate and only some animals can be used for transportation. So the population is thin. Forests on the slopes of the mountains are very useful for us and provide us with very useful products. Some mountains are rich in minerals. Many rivers pour down from mountains. Mountains also act as barrier for cold and hot winds to enter in the main area. All these makes mountains important for us. Here you can see the picture, the Everest and the Cardamom Hills, Kerala. Some mountains are small in height. These are called hills. Many hills together form a range. Deep land between two mountains or hills is called a valley. Rivers and streams flow through these valleys. Valleys are inhabited by people in great numbers. For example, Kangra Valley in Himachal Pradesh is famous for its beautiful natural surroundings. Here you can see the picture of Kangra Valley. Plateau. Plateaus are higher land but shorter than mountains. Plateaus have a flat top like a table, so they are also called tablelands. Plateaus have steep slopes. Tibetan Plateau is the highest and the largest plateau in the world. The Deccan Plateau is the southern part of the India, is also called a large plateau. Some plateaus have rich mineral sources. Most plateaus have cold climate and the growing season is short there. Mostly cattle and sheep are reared on these plateaus. Here you can see the picture of Tibetan Plateau. Now plains. Plains are flat, low-lying areas of land. Plains are made from the mud and soil brought and deposited by the rivers coming out from mountains. For example, the Ganga plains are made by the river Ganga and the Indus plains are made by the river Indus. Plains formed in coastal areas are called coastal plains. The eastern and western coast of our country have coastal plains. Plains have fertile soil which makes the land suitable for agriculture. The flat land of plains is suitable for construction of roads, bridges and railways also. A good network of transportation makes the plains well populated. Here you can see the picture of the Ganga plains. Deserts. Deserts are dry areas with little or no rainfall. So this area is not suitable for the growth of plants. There are two types of deserts, hot and cold. Hot deserts are full of sand and these have a hot, dry and windy climate. Due to strong winds, sands blow to a long distance and collect there as a huge hill. This is called sand dunes. The Sahara Desert in North Africa is the largest hot desert of the world. The Thar Desert is in the western part of India, which covers parts of Rajasthan and Gujarat and enters into Pakistan. Cold deserts are frozen land, so no plants grow there. The Antarctica is the coldest and driest desert in the world. Polar regions are also frozen. Gobi Desert is also a cold desert. Here you can see the picture of the Sahara Desert, Thar Desert, cold desert of Antarctica. Water bodies, oceans and seas. Oceans and seas are the large water bodies. These surrounded the continent. There are 5 oceans in the world: the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean and Southern Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and the deepest ocean. It covers nearly 33% of the Earth's surface. The Arctic Ocean is the smallest ocean. It lies in the Arctic Circle. Seas are smaller in area than oceans. Some examples are the Mediterranean Sea, Red Sea, Caribbean Sea and Arabic Sea. The land area around seas or ocean is called a coast. The coast of a sea can be low, high, flat, sandy or rocky. The low, flat and sandy coast of a sea is called beach. We can see waves in the sea. Waves are formed in seawater due to blowing of wind over it. High waves causes trouble to boats, ships and people in sea. If there is an earthquake on the floor of the sea or ocean, it causes very high waves and called tsunami. It can damage the coastal area. Rivers and lakes. Rivers come out of the mountains due to melting of snows or heavy rains in the mountains or hills. Streams are formed due to heavy rains and then these streams join together to form a river. Here you can see the picture of Ganga, Narmada. The Ganga and Indus are snow-fed rivers, but the Tapti, Narmada and Mahanandi are rain-fed rivers. A large water body which are surrounded by land from all sides is called a lake. The Vular Lake is the largest lake in India. It is in Jammu and Kashmir. Some other landforms. Islands. A piece of land surrounded by water from all sides is called an island. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands are the 2 groups of islands in India. Some islands are in seas or oceans. Here you can see the picture of the Andaman and Nicobar Island. Peninsula. A piece of land surrounded by water on 3 sides is called a peninsula. South India is the peninsula. It is surrounded by the Bay of Bengal, the Indian Ocean and the Arabian Sea on 3 sides. Here you can see in the picture the Indian peninsula. Strait. A strait is a narrow stretch of a sea that joins 2 land pieces. The Palk Strait joins India with Sri Lanka. Here you can see the picture of a strait. Now, bay. When seawater fills a large curve of land, a bay is formed. The Bay of Bengal is a water body in the eastern side of India. Isthmus. A narrow piece of land which has seas on both sides and which joins 2 big land pieces is called an isthmus. The Isthmus of Panama joins North America and South America. Here you can see the picture of an isthmus. Now kids, valued fact. Seas and oceans are cheaper transportation medium. Awesome fact. All continents were together some 250 million years ago. Now let's learn new words. Landmass. A large piece of land. Landform. Form of land. Now kids, let's remember continents are large land masses. 7 continents are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Mountains, hills, valleys, plateaus, plains and deserts are different landforms. Seas and oceans are large water bodies covering nearly 71% of the Earth's surface. The five oceans in the world are the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean and Southern Ocean. I hope you all like this session. Now we will meet in the next class. Till then, bye-bye.